the Western world doesn't teach us how to deal with trauma. We just are taught to just hold it back. Don't express your emotions, especially if you're a man. Just hold it in. And so I do. I keep it blocked. And then another traumatic event happens. I lose a parent. I lose a friend. Something happens. And I know now how to not feel in those moments. I've learned, and I push it there, and I just behaviorally get through it. People say, I never cried for when my mom died, and it's been 20 years. I've never cried. That's because you learned how to push those painful, sad, hurtful emotions. You learned how to put them away and lock them up. So what happens when you come to Rythmia? You're here because you want to fix that. You don't want to hold on to trauma. You want to let it out and be free from it and be able to live a life of connection. So what happens then is that amygdala cracks open and that trauma comes out. And then all those feelings you didn't feel and nothing you went through, nothing you allowed yourself to feel comes out, and you feel it in the ceremony of ayahuasca. You feel it in the breathwork. You feel it while you're getting massage. You feel it while you're in the hot cold plunge sauna. You feel it. Everything we have at Rythmia, every modality we offer is about letting this emotional baggage leave you. And then you feel clear, open, you feel lighter. People report seeing their faces being less stressed. Their eyes are bright. They feel like they've taken a backpack full of bricks off their back. They feel finally free from the burden they were holding. And the reason why the military veterans in the world do so well with ayahuasca is because in a battle, they had to push their emotions away. They were actually taught how to do this in boot camp. They didn't know they were being taught this, but they were. They were taught how to dissociate and unplug from emotion. And then they could fight. They could listen to orders. They could accomplish the goal of the mission. And then the battle's over. They go back to base camp. They're supposed to then connect and feel, and they're playing basketball and shooting pool and having beer, and they're supposed to like let this emotion out, and it's not what happens. They keep it in, they hold it in, and the next battle happens the next day, and they do it again. And then after the war is over and they're back home, they're in a dissociated traumatic state. They're what we call PTSD. Now, the veteran community has removed the D, and I agree 100% that it should be removed because the D means it's a disorder. It's not a disorder. Trauma is a condition. We all go through it. And so the way to heal trauma is to open up the amygdala, let those emotions out, process and feel them, clear it out, and then move forward in life in a way that's meaningful with intention.